One of the boys asked, what do I do for the workout? You know, what are the exercises? What's the diet? So working out and trying to get in shape is three main things. What you do in the weight room, or however you're exercising. It could be just body weight, it could be water bags. What you do in your diet and sleep. You need to get at least 8-9 hours sleep a night. If you need to, take naps during the day. I usually take 2 or 3 naps during the day, especially if I'm pulling double sets on the workout. You gotta leave your ego behind. Doing the weights properly is everything. So you start light. You haven't worked out in a while. Your body takes a minute to get used to it. So if you think you could do 20, don't do 20, do 10 or 5. Start, give it a couple weeks, and then add weight in. Don't overdo it. So for curls, I'm just grabbing light weight because what I need to show you is the form. Okay, there's several types of curls. You can do them seated here, you can do them standing. So if you're only going to do one type of curl, you start with what's called a hammer curl. You come up and you twist it like this, and you squeeze, and then you bring it down. Don't do one of these. Don't swing. If you got to swing even just a little bit, it's too much weight. So when you start, you got to start lightweight. You try to do 10 reps and just keep it at 1 set. The next time you get around to it, then you do 2 sets and 3 sets like that, and you add into it. And finally, you're at 5 sets of 10. So you can do these type of curls here. You can do cross body curls. Okay. You can do reverse curls, right? But the most important one is the hammer with a twist. If you do any other curl, just at least do that. That's curl day. Try and work out every day with 1 day off, at least. If you overdo it, you might have to, just back off for 2 or 3 days as the body part heals. For myself, I'm old, I'm 60, so my testosterone is not even what it was at 50. So I have to get deep body massages once a week. I get my chiropractic back done once a week, and they stretch me and massage me. Or I couldn't even begin to do what I'm doing now. So I'm hoping to go to the urologist soon, get my T tested, get some shots, and bring in my T levels, which will allow me to do more here. So, second, you've got your body shape. Everybody's got a different body shape. Some are long and skinny, some are fat and round, some look like pears. Me, I'm like a 5'9" dwarf. I've always got this round, fat tummy. Even when I'm skinny, I got a round tummy sticking out. Even when I'm skinny, with short arms and short legs. That's my body shape. Well, so that's your curls. Now, for push-up day, we're going to get there in a minute. First, we're going to do shoulders. We're going to do shoulders because I have this set up. Shoulders, again, we're just going to pick up lightweight. You want to start, you need a mirror because you need to see what you're doing so it stretches evenly. You don't want to do one of these. You got to see what you're doing in the mirror. You don't want your arms perfectly straight. You want a little bend in it. You go up and you're flexing these muscles here. So you want to make sure you can flex the muscle and feel it, and you bring it back down slowly in front of you like this. When you're here, you're flexing your chest. And you're also flexing your arms a little bit. You bring it up and you flex your traps here. Okay? Again, start slowly. If you only need to do one exercise first, then that's fine, and add to the others. You try for sets of 10. So, do these here. This is a warm-up. I'm currently at 20 pounds, which is fairly easy, but I just did 4 sets of 5 or 6 exercises. We'll count it out. So, you do those. You need one of these benches to do this, or you can do it straight. You can go like this and go up. You follow? or you can lean back. That works your upper chest and your forward shoulders. When you bring it up to the top, you squeeze. And you bring it back down. You can also do it with a hammer like this, and like that, and down. Now it's really important you pay attention to this one. When you do this here, I see guys coming all the way back here. That'll take out your rotor cuff. You want to keep it at your ear. Your hands are above your ears. You can do a hammer, or straight like this. You go up and you squeeze. What I try to do is do these and bring it in a little bit and out and out and out. So I've got a few different positions, like 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, like that. And you go up and boom for your sets of 10. So those two, I'm at 25 right now, which is fairly light for what I used to be, but I ain't back there yet at all. So, the very last, which I'm going to show you the very last one I do, when you get old especially, it's really important that you lift your arm up over your head. You lose that if you don't do it. So, again, light, all the way up, and all the way down. You don't do one of these. Don't use momentum. Use your muscles. All the way up, all the way down. Now, I'm at 50 pounds dumbbells for this exercise. Come down. You start here, and you don't lay down between sets. You pick it up a little bit, and you squeeze your shoulders. And that's a rear lateral. Now, there's guys who like to do them bent over. They'll grab a bar, they'll do a bent over row, whichever. The point is you're working your rear lats. So you gotta be face down, or you gotta have like a row bench where you pull, you're squeezing the back muscles as you pull in. So whatever works for you depending on your equipment. You gotta go with what equipment do you have. So that's your shoulder exercise. Now, you've got squats. If you're just starting out, start with body weight. There's 3 types of squats. You've got feet together like this, apart like this, and apart like that. And then work different areas of the muscle. When you really start getting into it, and you've got at least 5 sets of 10 of those, and you also have step-ups, like this. Your body weight, you slowly add weight. I'm not at step-ups yet. I've been there in the past, I'm not quite there yet. I'm just at the point where I can do the 3 different types of squats with 50-pound dumbbells. So, squat day, it's really important that you do either later that day or the next day, you want to work your calves, because that really helps release the soreness in your legs. So when you squat, and we're just going to pick up some light weights, because it's all about form. So when you squat, if you got dumbbells, that's fine, okay? This is going to get in your way. You hold them to your side here, squat all the way down and bring it up. That's why I like to use them here, so I don't get off balance. See what I'm doing? Bring it up, okay? When you come up, you don't lock out. Make sure you squeeze as hard as you can, and you go all the way down as far as you can. Very important. Now, your calf lifts, again, start without weight. You've got 3 positions, together, a little apart, and all apart. You just bring it up, hold it, flex, down. Bring it up, hold it, flex, and down. You try for 5 sets of 10 of each one, but just start with one. One you want to start with. Same with squats, it's a little apart. Okay? Now, you got deadlifts. there are quite a few different variations of the deadlift. They have bars that go around you with the weights on the side. You have a nice long bar. I wish I had access to that. I've got dumbbells. I've only got 50-pound dumbbells. That's all I got. So that's the max amount of weight I'm going to be able to do. So I have to do the 3 positions of feet, and as that gets comfortable, then you add in more reps, more sets, double workouts, that sort of stuff. So you're holding dumbbells, hold them. If it doesn't have a center grip that's curved, hold it like this. Otherwise it puts too much pressure on the thumb. Hold it like that. Then you gotta straighten yourself up, and then you go down like this. And you flex. Flex your whole back, flex everything. That's light. Now I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to put a little weight to it. So you're flexing everything. The whole back, your chest, your arms, everything. If you want a big back, you've got to do deadlifts, you've got to do squats. Don't ever back off on deadlift and squat day. Never, never, never. Now, I don't have a pull-up bar. Don't have one. And unless you are really strong, you're not going to do pull-ups with your whole body weight. It takes time to get there. So what do? On chest day, chest should be worked with your back arms. So you want to do your chest. Move this around a little bit. Various exercises that need to be done on chest back arm day. And again, it's going to take a little time for you to work them all in. You got to get strong enough to do it. Now, I don't have a way to do inverted dips. I had the setup at the shop. I do not have it here. So I'm not strong enough to do them at the moment anyhow. But take you got to start somewhere. So you start with just a regular push-up. If you have to, put your knees on the ground, use a towel, and just push up with part of your weight. That's where you got to start. That's where you got to start. And finally, you can do a push-up, regular push-up, with a plank, and then you move up to a push-up like this. Get me from the side so they can see here. This is still a plank. You bring your chest down and up. You're squeezing your back arms, your chest, squeeze, squeeze, like that. So you alternate. You go from a push-up to a pull-up. So anything that you can sit under, that you can kind of lay down and control your weight as you pull up. You don't have a pull-up bar or a type of, you go to the gym, they have the weights with the pins, and you pull up down with the bar, and you can adjust it from 10 pounds to 50 pounds, whatever. That's great. If you're going to the gym, wonderful. You got a home gym, you can do that, it's wonderful. If not, you're like me, you got to make do. So I'll come under here, and I control my weight with my legs, and I pull up like that. It's regular. There's narrow like this here, Hands at the center. Then you got a wide pull up here. And you're pulling up and down like that. Okay? So you alternate. You go from your wide push-up, incline, okay, to a narrow push-up here. This here hurts my wrist. I find it better to go like this. That's me. Don't do something where it's causing pain. This is a narrow push-up. You come down and up. Okay, you want to get to where you got 5 sets of 10 of those. And then you got to decline. So you're bracing your legs and you come down. What you're doing is you're going all the way back toward this part of your chest here. That's how this flares. You got to do those all the way back. And if you have like 2 chairs you can put against the wall, you can do incline ones. These are called declines. I don't have 2 chairs against the wall, but I can do it with 2 weights like that, and that flares the chest right here. So when you get all done with that, the last on chest day is a dip. If you got a dip bar, you get up there and do full body dips, great. Otherwise, you do it with a chair with your feet out, a bench, anything that you can do. And do one of these. That's a dip. So we're going to again try to work up to 5 sets of 10 of those. And that's that. Now, diet. When I get up in the morning, I immediately get currently 2 raw eggs before I do anything else. Before I walk the dogs, before I take a shit, before I piss, immediately 2 raw eggs. And I'm just at the point where I'm about to make that into 3 raw eggs. The stronger you get, the more raw eggs you need. Your muscles need the protein. And your body needs the cholesterol that's in the yolk of the raw eggs. You cook them, you destroy that cholesterol. So, we're at the hotel. I go get my hotel breakfast. It's scrambled eggs or an egg omelet, maybe a little potato, half a bagel, some orange juice. Then I have a regular meal, and I eat every 2 or 3 hours. So if I miss that meal, I have 2 or 3 eggs. Don't ever eat till you're full. Don't ever wait till you're hungry. Your muscles grow continually throughout the day, so they need constant nutrition throughout the day. It's either a small meal with some meat in it or raw eggs, one or the other. So, meal can be anything: fruit, vegetables, meat, red meat, fish, chicken, doesn't really matter. Red meat at least a couple times a week. That's really important. Before bed, you want a slow burning protein. So you want yogurt, cottage cheese, something that's going to take a long time to digest, so your muscles have the nutrition throughout the night. If you wake up in the middle of the night for some reason, have a couple of eggs or have some more yogurt. Quite simple. So as your body tightens up, first you're going to shrink. You're going to get skinny. And then you're going to get bigger and fatter as you add in more fats. So I always have a little bowl of oatmeal, just a little tiny bowl with some blueberries and a little bit of cream. Now if I'm in a mass building phase, and before bed I'll have more cream with fruit, which it puts on weight quite a bit. But you got to add in mass. When you add in mass, you're going to add some muscle. As you slim down, you're going to retain some of the muscle and get a little skinnier. So in your slim down phase, you don't have that much cream. If you're trying to go for, shall we say, a contest, no carbs. Your meat, fruit, and veggies. That's it. No carbs. No bread, no cream. That's it. So, quite simple, but it takes time to make it consistent. You've got to decide, I'm going to take this time out of my life to work out and make it consistent. If you're not consistent, you're not going to get anywhere. Last but least, we had one clown going, not to be, condescending or anything, but you're not doing it, whatever. It's like, dude, I'm 6 years old, buddy. Nobody goes from this to ripped in a magazine in 4 fucking months. I don't care if you're 18. I don't care how many steroids you're on. It don't happen. That's not realistic. Is there a difference in my body from when I started? Yes. Am I where I want to be? Hell fucking hell. It's only been 4 months, not 4 years. You want to see a noticeable difference? You better be consistent for at least 2 years without any slack off. At my age, man, you back off for a week, it's like you just backed off for 2 months. You got to redo everything. You lose muscle mass like this. And it's like bam. So that's because no 60-year-old produces a testosterone of a 20-year-old. Doesn't happen. That's life. It is what it is. But I'm happy to be where I'm at, and I will improve and continue to improve. In another 4 months or so, I'll make another video. See you guys.